Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Porter. Today I am just going to unbox a UV5R. And a UV5R is one of those scanner slash walkie-talkie type radios. Comes in a package like this. Just gonna kind of open it up and see what we got inside there. It's supposed to be one of the better baufengs out there, or baufengs. Wow, things like that. So, get the box out the way. Let's kind of gently cut this open, I guess, before cutting ourselves.
A salute to service. Governor Healy hosting the first ever Military Appreciation Day at the State House. Each member of the Massachusetts legislature was invited to nominate a veteran, active duty service member, or military family member to be honored at the inaugural ceremony. More than 125 people were recognized and presented with an official governor's citation and appreciation for their service.
Many have said it, but I think it bears repeating that freedom is not free.
It's pretty much a ham radio, but you can use it for ham or general communications. So the box will look.
Who put on the uniform and pay for our freedom.
Look like it comes from China.
Military Appreciation Day includes a week of statewide activities recognizing the military community.
See how it looks inside. You get a user's manual. Always keep that just in case you don't know what you're doing.
At this point, anything we get is better than what we've had over the last 24 hours. And yeah, I do think we're going to have quite a few dry breaks. It's actually
there's a drop-in charger cradle here.
Monday's going to be the best day.
That's pretty good.
Sunday, you're going to find a lot of dry hours too. And even Saturday.
It has a USB-C port in the back, which is good to know. Get some looks like USB-C cable. USB-C to USB. Get a battery here. Battery is definitely different. Look like the charging ports are in the front. Look at that. The battery's pretty sturdy. Oh, it has a USB-C charger in the back too, so you could charge it either or. Battery connections there. They got a little screw slot in the back too. That's to secure it to the radio. Oh, nice. Like a little nice. You get a carrying case. Should we take it out the package or should we just leave it in? We'll take it out just to show what it looks like. I guess your belt will go through there. You get a little strap to hold it in place. You get a snap right here. Pretty good. You have this is for the charger itself. AC to USB-C. Always keep everything. There's a little lanyard here if you want to use that. That's if you want to hold it in your hand and you don't want it to drop. You can bring a screwdriver with it. That's to screw the battery into the actual radio. Nice. Now the actual radio. It feels pretty sturdy. So they say this radio mimics the Motorola APX 7. Is it the 700 series? But this is supposed to be similar to that radio. So
but it is quiet out there. Thank goodness. We were talking about an earlier crash in Medford on 93 South. That area has
the antenna
cleared. A couple of lanes were closed off.
goes right
So
there.
you're going to see some residual delays, but it's early enough that it's not going to be too bad at this point. Further away, Route 1 in Saugus,
Nice.
looking pretty good out there, as I mentioned. Fairly quiet at this point. Hydroplaning.
That's probably for the ports. This is the push to talk on this side. I don't know what these functions here are for. Probably one for monitor, one's for. Those are your function keys, so you can probably program to anything. Got a volume knob and a channel selector, which is pretty good. Let's put this radio together and just kind of gently slide this in. We use the screwdriver that they gave us to screw it in. Make sure we do it the right way.
Had less damage to their DNA, which is a sign of slower aging. Though the participants were in a safe range, experts warn taking too much vitamin D that can cause calcium buildup in the blood. Well, the stage is set for Boston Calling. The 3-day music festival kicks off today at Harvard Athletic Complex in Allston. The stage was built earlier this week.
Am I doing that right? I mean, I don't have it pushed all the way in, so I think I gotta push it. Hold on, make sure I'm doing this right. I guess I gotta kind of push it as I'm turning it. Let's see how that does.
Fall Out Boy and Avril Lavigne take the stage tomorrow, and then my personal fave, the Dave Matthews Band and Vampire Weekend round out the shows on Sunday. I'm also just thinking like Avril Lavigne in the rain in the teenage.
Okay, I guess that's working now. I'm trying to do it. I'm being too how you say it, timid. Not being like rough with it. So now it looks like it's. This isn't all the way in there. Maybe I gotta keep screwing this all the way in. Oh, I see. I think there's a groove that you have to make sure it's in too. Let's do this over. Make sure we're doing this right. Take it all the way off again. Slide it.
Financing on an all-wheel drive Prius and an up to 567-mile total driving range.
Kind of hold it while you're kind of sliding it in at the same time, so you're making sure it stays in the groove. I guess you can feel it moving in as you're screwing it.
Yes, you did. Sunscreen you can't feel.
Now we're in there.
This isn't just home Wi-Fi. It's a total game changer. Streaming, gaming, watching your favorite programming with DirecTV.
So they got the charging ports in the front for the drop-in charger. Nice, pretty long whip here. It kind of looks pretty. I don't know what the dB gain is on it, but it looks pretty good. We're not going to get into the programming of it because it's pretty much, from what I understand, this radio could be programmed through your phone, Bluetooth, through the Trip software, or from the keypad. I always do it through the keypad because I'm used to the keypad, but I guess the phone software and the Trip software, once you learn how to do it, it's just as easy. Looks pretty good. It's rugged. It's a good solid plastic. Functions look pretty good. Let's turn it on and see if his power's up. So I already had channels programmed into it. I'm pretty sure it's just like the other baufengs. You find the menu. You switch to frequency mode. Once you have the frequency mode, you program your frequencies in there. So if I want to program, this is a dual band radio. Actually, I heard this is a tri-band radio, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can get I could be wrong, but I heard you can get aircraft frequencies in here as well. You got FM radio. You got obviously your regular UHF, VHF, and there might be some other split band frequencies in there as well. I don't use all those. Those are for like ham operators and so some hobbyists that use those for different reasons. And we're not going to get into those things. Some people listen to a race car driving on there. Some people listen to just FMRS or GMRS. Some people just use it as a general coverage scanner. So it has multiple functions. It's up to you what you want to use it for and how you use it. I can't tell you how to use it, what you could use it for. You just got to know what you're using. So I guess if you're going to add a frequency, say we pick
4, 5, 0, 5, 0, 0.
So it adds the last 0 for you. So that technically will be your frequency right there. Now you got to find your own CTCS or PL tones and offsets and all that good stuff. But that's pretty much the radio. It's not a bad radio. Probably put the use and see what we got. Once again, you got a good. Put it back to channel mode. Hold on, just do like this. You can't really hear it, but here we go. It's back in channel mode now. That's channel mode right there. So if you would have selected channels, you could just.
No one in the neighborhood died, but 8 people were taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation and other injuries.
I like the way it feels already. It's good. It's a click and switch. You know. We'll make some use out of this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I believe this is similar to the Motorola APX series 700. That's what the reviews were saying. I seen a few guys with these radios, and I said, let me check it out, see how it is. I like the fact that it's a solid radio. So it's comparing it to the regular baufeng. If you look at the size of it, you see the difference. And I got the extended battery on this one, but look at the size. And I do have a talk pod, so you can compare that to the talk pod. The talk pod is a lot smaller, so you get to see the size difference. So this is more like what the police would carry. This type of setup right here. Fire department will use a radio like this too. Yeah, I think the knobs are like the full size knobs. They're not like half knobs, so they're full size knobs. The antenna is pretty much it's a thicker rubber for sure. This is a thinner width. This one here's, you know, it's pretty sturdy too. But I heard this one has the features of this one, but has more ruggability. So I heard the same features in this one as in this one, maybe a little bit more features in there. So we'll test it out in a few days and see how it works. We'll see how it transmits, how it receives. I heard it has a good reception and a good transmit. So you know, the fact that they got the speaker in the back makes it look different for sure. And the charging ports in the front. There's no belt clip, so that's why they give you the carrying pouch. You can always put one on if you wanted to, but there is none right now. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. You can always try these radios out if you're into radios and see what you think. You get. I always like the baufeng radio because of the features that it has in there. And this is this is not this is one of the first radios I've used. I've used other ones. I use ICOMs. ICOMs are pretty good. Yazoo is pretty good too, but out of the radios I have used, I've liked the baufeng as far as field programmability and user friendly. I guess once you learn how to use it, it becomes pretty good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.